Nothing?
Yeah, just sitting around. Let's look at the movies.
I'm tired.
We're starting a YouTube channel. We're doing some movie reviews.
But I'm hungry.
We can eat later. Yeah, okay, this time.
Do we have to?
Yeah. Now that's more like it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Welcome to 4 Quarters of the Galley movie review.
I'm still hungry.
Later. Hello and welcome back to 4 Corners of the Galley movie reviews. Today we're reviewing Alien Covenant, the sequel to Prometheus.
And the prequel to Alien and Aliens.
I always try to get them, look, xenomorph fun.
Okay.
Well, since we've gone back to the Ridley Scott classic, he's gone back to the horror thriller jump scare Alien style. Yeah,
more like Alien, where it's hope to survive to the end of the movie, and unlike Aliens, where it's more of a action sci-fi thriller venture kind of deal.
But definitely an improvement on Prometheus, which was way more of a explaining story based, telling the origin, and really not that much action to it.
So it's like a combination of the both Alien and Prometheus. It explains, but it also gives you that good horror factor.
Yeah, I thought it was a very good horror thriller movie. Yeah. It had fast pace. The only place that I thought that the movie kind of stalled out was at the beginning. It basically gave you like a 10-minute monologue, and they kind of were really setting up the movie because it, basically the whole movie is about creation and the ever question of who created us and why were we created, for what purpose, and it had a lot of symmetry with David and Michelangelo and things of that nature. And it was cool, but it was just placed at the beginning of the movie, and you're just kind of like, well, what are you looking at? And then it really jumps into it.
It was definitely slow in the beginning. Yeah. Then it picked up real quick in the middle.
The pacing was great for the movie. Yeah. Thanks for the cameo, James Franco. I mean, that was all about 5 seconds. So James Franco.
We won't say what, but we'll just say he's in there for 5 seconds.
Yeah, definitely see all the pre-material. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff out there promotional-wise, videos of the crew and different things beforehand. Those are not in the movie, so please watch that before you do watch this movie, because it does help you understand more, and it does bridge the gap between Prometheus and Alien Covenant. But the big real question is, did it answer the question that Prometheus left unanswered?
Kinda. It answered most questions, but then it left some of the fundamental questions, like, is it directly a prequel, my bad, to Alien?
No, it's not, because there's a sequel coming out.
Exactly.
So yeah, there's more to it, but overall, I thought it was a very good horror thriller movie. It brought back the xenomorph and introduced the neomorph.
Yeah, the hybrid of a more earlier form of the xenomorph.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It answers some big questions that we definitely won't tell you now, but overall, I thought it was a very entertaining movie, and for a summer blockbuster that's really not getting, it got a little steam, but not that much because it's R-rated. I felt like if you love classic horror movies with that thriller aspect and good tense action, it was really good, and it had it at different scenes too. It wasn't just one scene where all this stuff. I mean, it was throughout the movie, and it really kept you going, and they brought some twists and turns in there. I thought were pretty unique.
And if you're an Aliens fan, this is right up your alley. It's a little more slower than most Aliens, but perfect.
Definitely, I thought it was an extreme improvement on Prometheus. It's not gonna, I don't feel it's in the vein of Alien or Aliens. It doesn't reach that pinnacle, but it definitely is a good movie. Overall, I give it a nice 80 out of 100. I thought it was a very entertaining movie. Well paced and fast. It doesn't feel like it drags in any area except for probably the beginning. And honestly, I have to give my respect to Catherine Weatherstone, who was the lead as Daniels. Yeah. And I really did not like her in Fantastic Beasts. I felt like she was the weakest part. I felt like she was playing in a different movie. And her as Daniel, she really improved on what I saw, and I'm thoroughly impressed and can't wait to see her future work.
Yeah, like a mini Ripley in this movie.
Definitely in the vision of Ripley. Yeah. I mean, Sigourney Weaver is a bar none, far and above the rest.
My own personal score, I would give it a 79, very close to Peebo here. So it's a very good movie. It was very slow in the beginning, and explains, and its pacing is well done, and explains a lot of the mystery behind the aliens.
Definitely. Well, we'd like to thank you. We're going to jump into the spoiler section, so just in case you don't want to know any spoilers, please stop now. Alright, they're gone? Right? So, folks, just like last time, spoilers.
If you don't want to get spoiled, leave now.
Yep. 3, 2, One. All right, let's get into spoilers. So I would say the biggest spoiler of them all, and the big question to answer is basically how the xenomorph and the facehugger was created.
Yeah, it's very real twisting, really, when I first saw it, because in Prometheus, the character played by Michael Fassbender, and that character is named David, and he survives at the end of Prometheus
Along with Shaw.
And then him and Shaw use one of the engineer ships to then go to the new planet, and
the actual engineers' planet. They go back to where the engineers,
the original home planet of the engineers, and they basically kill them all.
Well, David does. David tricks everyone and makes it look like it was an accident, but in reality, he releases the poison that the engineers created that eventually become the xenomorph and kills them all, takes over, and then in 10 years' time, starts his own creation.
Yeah.
Basically, what the whole movie explains at the beginning of creation and David taking on his own thing. Basically, he was treated poorly by Wayland, and he felt like the human race didn't deserve it, so he wanted to change it and make his own genetics.
Because his one rule was he can never create, and then with him having nobody to monitor him, it just allowed him to go free roaming, and then he goes mad. The evil psychic robot plot.
Yeah, it's very divisive around Alien fans. It does kind of take away some of the origin of the original. So, I mean, it's pretty big thing that Ripley brought back into the story. But I think overall it was pretty cool. I did love seeing the xenomorph and the different jump scares out of it. But we'll see where it goes with the next round. I mean, that was a huge reveal. And then obviously at the end, the bigger twist is that David kills the other android and takes his place. And Daniels finds out as she's going back into hypersleep. And that's pretty crazy.
As they're heading to the new planet called Orgai 6.
Exactly.
David then places 2 facehugger eggs with the other embryos of the humans, and then that's probably where the sequel is going to take place.
Exactly. We have to wait and see.
Yeah.
It is coming. They've already written it, so we're kind of excited for it. I thought it was definitely good. I thought it was a very good middle story. Way big improvement.
Yeah. And even the sequel to this can be very more improvement.
Yeah, exactly.
It can go down the Aliens route and be more thriller, action, adventure, or it could still stick to the horror type.
True. Very true. Well, folks, thanks for joining us on this round of 4 Quarters of the Galley movie review, Alien Covenant. Until next time, we'd like to say goodnight, Ted. Till next time.
See you later. Thanks for watching 4 Corners of the Galley. If you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and share it down in the comments. If you want to see more, watch Student Jackets here or movie reviews here. Thanks for watching.